I've seen break-ins, I've seen squatters. I have literally walked up to a house, the door is busted in on several occasions, and I'm not like selling houses in the ghetto. These are just some things that you encounter on a day-to-day basis in real estate, and today I want to share with you the craziest things that I've experienced in the last few years. The first story that I want to share with you actually happened to me right after I got my license. I was going around showing houses to a client I was working with. And just a little bit of back information if you're not a realtor. All of us realtors, if it's not our listing that we have to show, we have to call either a showing service or the other agent and let them know when we would like to show the property, get approval, and we make sure that the seller of the house is always aware when people are going to be there because they're supposed to vacate. Well, in this situation, the sellers did not vacate, and I was not told that they were going to be there. So I pull up in my little Jeep Cherokee. The buyers pull up next to me. We get out of the car. It's common courtesy, just in case someone happens to be in the house. I usually always knock on the door or ring the doorbell, just in case someone happens to still be there. I got no answer, and I could kind of hear from the outside of the house that there was a loud TV on. But some people, just for security, or sometimes when they leave for showings, I've seen multiple people leave music on, leave TVs on while, their house is being showed. So I really didn't think much more of, hearing that TV in the background. So I'm minding my own business. No one came to the door. I'm unlocking the door with the key. I open the door. Immediately, I lock eyes with this guy laying on his couch in his living room, sports blaring on the TV, and he's just chilling in his boxers, drinking a beer. And I burst into laughter, but at the same time froze because I was like, is he gonna shoot me? I hope not. But luckily, the guy was super chill. He said that the realtor who listed his house for sale forgot to tell him that he had a showing that day. So I left the agent that listed his house for sale a little bit of a frustrated voicemail after we finished because I just potentially risked my life by, going into someone's house and they had no idea that I was going to be there. The last story that I want to share, I can't help but think like, what the hell? Why did this happen and how did this happen? So recently I represented a buyer in a transaction and we find out just a couple days before we're supposed to close on this house that the sellers are behind on their payments and their house is about to be taken from them in foreclosure. The seller was able to come up with enough funds and to come up with an agreement with the bank to allow him to continue the transaction and sell the house, and they were not going to take possession of it. Everything was fine. My buyers closed on the house. They start moving in their belongings day by day, and a week later, to the day, they get off of work, they go to their house, and I am getting an angry phone call because the bank ordered a company to come change all of their locks, physically drill off the existing door handles, change the door handles, change the locks, winterize the entire property, which means they're draining the water from it, shutting off the water, shutting off the electricity. They were setting off bug bombs, like bug foggers, in the house where these buyers were moving in their new possessions. I have never heard of this happening. I have never in a million years imagined this happening. I have helped several people actually buy houses out of the foreclosure process or buy foreclosure homes. And never would I think that something like this would happen. This is what I'm talking about. In real estate, every single day is different. And although I have some days that are more stressful and packed than any other day I've had working any other, normal job, normal quote unquote, the excitement comes with all of the little pieces of it. Yeah, you're gonna run into some, hiccups with potential financing. You may hit some houses that have squatters or have been broken into. But at the same time, you're helping people achieve a dream. You're helping them get into a home or maybe sell their home and downsize or invest. If you enjoyed these stories, hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, show some love, If you've ever heard a story similar to these, or maybe you've experienced one, either when you were looking at houses or showing houses to other people, please let me know in the comments below.